Like my mom always knew I should have been a cosmetic dentist. We're getting the hell out of here. Do you know anesthesiologist cannot the entire time we're working? Hello! So I am driving over to Pasadena. It's over an hour. It's like an hour and a half driving, which you guys know I don't really drive. But this is for a good cause. I'm dropping off a whole bunch of oral hygiene products for the women at the Elizabeth House. They shelter women who are pregnant and in need. I personally fell in love with that mission. I just feel very, like, a very large soft spot for women, especially if they're pregnant. I think like pregnancy is so rough on the gums, and I just I wanted one of my partnerships to be able to benefit the greater good somehow, you know? Like, it's like all good that I'm doing some brand deals and everything, but ultimately it feels a little meaningless to be able to do that. And I'm getting to a point now where I've done enough where my manager, this was her idea to begin with, because she's like a giver. She's like, is there anything that you would want to do that's like gives back? And I was like, oh my God, yes. So I found this Elizabeth House, and I don't know, we've just been such a good team on this. I have a lot of ideas moving forward as to how I want to use my platforms, and I specifically do want to partner with people who have a generous soul because there's so much need in this world, and I feel like we are all in a good position to share in whatever way that we can. So I feel like this is just the beginning. I'm super excited, but I gotta survive this drive. It's 10:33, I made it. Here it is. It's like the cutest little house. Like, it's called Elizabeth House, but it's actually a house. So let's drop off the goods. There's more in the back too. Yay! I'm watching The Ultimatum and folding some laundry. And then the cleaning people are coming later today, which thank God, because our house is so disgusting. And then later I think we're gonna go to my mom's house for dinner. But my stomach, oh my God. The last like 2 days I've been throwing up in the other holing. It's been rough. Okay, so the cleaning lady people are gonna be very late. So we're gonna go out. Byron has to get a new car. He has to replace his Subaru, which has how many miles on it?
213,000.
213,000 miles. It's basically his commuter car. Yeah. I don't think it's gonna last very much longer, huh? No. Anyways, we're exploring our options as to what car to get next. We definitely don't want something expensive, right, Byron?
Nope.
I'm like, cheap. Keep it cheap. I do think we want an electric car.
It just has to be fuel efficient.
Or fuel efficient, because he commutes a lot. We're trying to decide whether we want to lease it or whether we want to just buy it, because he does drive like a lot of miles. So sometimes leasing isn't the best option if you drive a lot. Came here. Finally gonna eat. All right, Preston. This is the line for this? Oh my God. No, thank you. Okay, Paradise, whatever, has the longest line. We also went to Maragumi Udon, which has another long line. And Din Tai Fung always has a long line. Right there. We're getting the hell out of here. It's so heavy.
Maybe we should get him drums. Okay, guys. Thank you. It's really good.
First, I must take a photo. I got bamboo shoots extra. I like bamboo shoots. It's good.
That's good. Thank you. Have a good day. Let's go, Preston. Let me get this.
So it is Sunday night. I'm watching Selling the OC. So juicy. I have so many opinions. Obviously, I live in the OC, for those of you who don't know. So it's like kind of cool to see how posh they make it seem. So I saw this thing on TikTok, and basically you can make your whole salad with this little contraption. It's like a salad chopper, and you put all of the ingredients in here and you just chop it up as you go along. Okay, so the way that you do this is put this thing on. You're gonna put your lettuce first. So let's see. Okay, that didn't really work the way that I thought it was gonna work. So I need to make these smaller, which is kind of inconvenient. Okay, now I know what size I need to cut these to before I start doing this. Now let's get to something fun, because so far this has not been fun. Let's do onion. Ooh, satisfying. Ooh, cucumber, very satisfying. Now for the deli meat. Okay, I don't think this is as easy as it was made out to be, but it looks pretty good, right?
It's really good.
Look at this. Here is the salad. Okay, Byron, you want to eat some?
Yes.
Try it.
It actually looks really good.
It looks like a lot, right?
It is a lot, I think.
Does it need more dressing?
No.
Is it good?
Perfect. This is really good.
Really?
Yeah.
Yay! I'm gonna come eat it, but I want to clean up my little...
But hurry, I'm gonna eat all of it.
There's so much. How are you gonna eat all of it?
This is a very big salad.
Ooh, my turn. So I did it Mike's way, which is like if you've been to, what's it called? Mountain Mike's?
Jersey Mike.
Jersey Mike's. They have subs and they always put like it Mike's way, which is like vinegar and olive oil. It's pretty good.
It is really good.
I mean, you don't need the chopper to make this.
They're even pieces.
Right, they're even pieces. Hi, it's Friday after work. Picked up Preston from daycare. I actually, right after I got off work, I picked him up so that I could bathe him. I am driving to my parents' house because Byron is playing golf with my parents today. So I have to drive the kid, but I know we're gonna probably stay there for a while, so I wanted to watch him. I had a really good day at work today. I mean, it was hectic. I just feel so much in my groove as a cosmetic dentist. The early parts of my career were like, it's like harder because people don't really think I'm old enough to be doing this type of work, or I don't know, just maybe the confidence wasn't there. But like, I think people can tell now that like, I'm good, right? Like today, my veneer patient was like, I'm thankful you followed your gift. Because she was like, why did you become a cosmetic dentist? And I was like, I just kept, like my mom always knew I should have been a cosmetic dentist. I have an eye for it. I'm like, I like doing things like this. I'm very meticulous, but I didn't want to be because I didn't want to deal with like picky people. But like I'm picky, so it ends up like I just kept coming back to it. And then she's like, I'm so glad you did. And I was like, thank you. And then I helped this guy out today. He broke his veneer and we're without a front desk right now. She's on vacation, so what are you doing? So I would not have picked up the phone normally. And I would not have brought him in. I've never met him, but I met his wife. I just felt so bad for him. See, his tooth was split right in the middle, and then I just brought him in because there's no dentists that are open on Fridays. And I was like, I'll just patch it for you. But he was really cool, and I think it turned out pretty well, and he was pretty shocked at the power of like just an hour of composite. He's like, you are very clearly gifted at this. And I was like, oh my God, you were the second person today that said that. I mean, I only saw 2 patients today, but they're big cases, so you don't have to see as many patients if you're doing big cases, and people actually think I'm like good at what I do. Although I do think I'm good at what I do, but like I've never gotten to a point where people actually give me the benefit of the doubt even before I do the work. Usually it's like they're like, okay, let's try her. And then I do the work and they're like, wow, but like this one, these people, they're like very confident in me even before we start, which is a really big change in my career, to be honest. Like, people did not give me the benefit of the doubt when I was 23 years old. Okay, maybe I am much better now. You know, I have years of experience now, but I think it's confidence too. I'm very much like, okay, this is my office. I know what I'm doing. Good morning. A little early, 6:13. I'm gonna head to the office as soon as I have my coffee. The anesthesiologist is coming today. We're doing a pretty big case. Really nice patient, but man, like I have to remove a lot of old crowns and veneers, and that is just never fun. It's a lot of grinding. For whatever reason, I'm getting so many revisions, which maybe it's because I'm really good at them. I think I am really good at revisions. I think like what people find from the first round of doing their dental work or their cosmetic work is that they find out what they don't like, and then they realize like they want certain elements. For example, I just did a consult with one girl. The pictures she brought me were like, they were very opaque looking veneers from like Turkey. And she was like, oh, you know, I kind of like these. I was like, stop looking at the girl wearing the veneers. The girl is beautiful. Look at the teeth. One thing that I think people should actually think about is, will those opaque looking teeth look as beautiful once this girl is like 20 years older, like in her 50s or 60s? Oftentimes, that type of veneer actually ages a face. It makes somebody look like a lot older because the teeth don't look as natural. You know, like when you're older, you still want it to look natural. All things for people to think about. But anyways, that's sort of the situation today. And do you know that the anesthesiologist cannot pee the entire time we're working, and it's like 5 hours of work? Is that not crazy? Like, it's just something I never thought about. But yeah, anesthesiologists, they need to stick with the patient like literally the whole time. Like if they have diarrhea or something, I don't even know what would happen there. Maybe we should ask him his worst stories, because I think that's fascinating. 7 a.m. Hi! All right, we just finished our case. It's like 12:50, so he just wheelchaired her out. The anesthesiologist, patient wheelchair, just so she doesn't fall or anything. Getting to the car. We're eating lunch. He made our patient go sleep today, and she was thrilled.
She was so happy.
Let's eat. We're going on a Duffy boat to hang out with my friends from New York who live here now. Look at his haircut. I'm gonna try to put a man bun. Might be too short. Does it look so stupid? Is it cute? Nice little bun. I'm so cute, Preston. Preston.
When he wakes up, what does this connect to?
It's just a leash.
Yep, and then also I take those.
Yeah. Water.
I think it's... Welcome back, guys. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Good fun?
Yes.
Beautiful.
Ja, jag kan nästan. Jag kan nästan.
7 o'clock. So there was this sleepy time mocktail that Gracie Norton went viral for, and we are going to make it. I have all the ingredients except I don't have the magnesium that she uses, but I have magnesium powder from Pure. So hopefully it does the trick. I think the one she uses is a little bit sweet, so hopefully this one also is, because the sweetness of hers was just pair really well with the tart cherry juice. Oops. So I'm making one for me and Byron. So I think this is just one serving. So tart cherry juice. And then we fill the rest with Olipop. This is the lemon lime. It has like prebiotics and probiotics and stuff. Let's see how it tastes. It's actually really good. I'm so shocked. I guess the real test is what the Oura Ring says tomorrow morning. But it actually tastes pretty good. You know what I did? I went through like over 300 of my reels that I've ever posted on Instagram. And I made a spreadsheet of what topic it was and how it performed. And then I'm gonna analyze it later to see like, are there topics that do better? Which I know there are inherently, but I would like to see the numbers. I'm really into this stuff.